Hey guys, it's Rich with your Monday Spot in the Pagan Perspective. This week we're talking about holidays and religious rites. This week's topic comes from Rachel, who asks, do you have any holidays or major religious rites that you created for your own path that you would be willing to share to celebrate personal milestones on your relationships with gods/spirits in your own way? Whenever I first looked at this question, I didn't really think that I had anything really to add. And then I got to thinking, I said, you know what? I do have some holidays. I don't really do the holidays as much anymore as I did whenever I first started my practice. If you guys watch my personal channel, you know that my earlier practice was very ancestor based. And it still really is ancestor based, but it's more spiritual based than it used to be. And what I used to do is on everybody's death day within my ancestral pantheon, I would hold sort of a celebration of their life. I would also do that sometimes on their birthday. I would hold kind of a birthday celebration or some sort of life celebration for them. And it wasn't something like a full-blown ritual. It was more something that was a little bit more subdued, maybe just remembering them for a little while, meditating on who they were and what they represented in my life, just holding space in that moment. Or even, pulling out the spirit board and doing some communication with them, or sitting in meditation and communicating with him that way. So that's something that I would do that I guess you can consider a holiday, even though I didn't really consider it a holiday at the time. It was just something that I did. And as far as religious rites, I have one in particular that I've done several times. Every time somebody passes away and I want to bring them into my ancestral pantheon, or whenever they pass away and I just want to do my own way of remembering who they were and what they mean to me, even if they don't end up in the ancestral pantheon, the ones that I call on the most. I do a funeral rite of sorts. It is a ritual that I do whenever I want to kind of, help the memory pass on, but not be forgotten. But it's something that I do to help them pass on, to let them know that I will remember them, even though they're not with us anymore. It's something that I do in that aspect to kind of help me with my grieving process, as well as give energy to them to help them move on to the next stage in existence, whether it be reincarnation or heaven, Summerland, whatever. I think I've said on my personal channels, the jury's still out on whether or not I think there's reincarnation. So, kind of still out on that one, but still considering it. So, that's something that I do just to give them a little energy, to help them transition, as well as help myself transition and get past the grief process. So, I guess you can consider that a religious rite that I do for a personal milestone. I don't really do any type of, I don't have any children, so there's no Wiccanings or any coming of age type of rituals. There's nothing like that. Hand fasting, I've not done a hand fasting. I'm still single for any of the guys out there. And yeah, I've never really done any other type of major religious rite in that sense. And like I said, as far as holidays, death days and birthdays, I do still celebrate them of those who are passed on. But outside of that, I pretty much keep to the bank holidays, as we call them in America, the Christian sense of holidays, and the Sabbaths. So that, I think, is all that I have for this week's topic. Until next time, I think next week is subs week, and I will see you in December. Until next time, may you have love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.